Hello internet viewers. Hey, I'm going to hopefully help you try and diagnose if you've got a problem with your garbage disposal. A lot of times, you go to turn it on and it doesn't work. In this case, I know mine works. I can turn it on. You can hear it running, but if you haven't used it in a while and you go to turn it on, it doesn't do anything. Sometimes the motor inside will get stuck. It's getting kind of old, but there's times where you can actually get it running again. Just going to basically kind of show you what you can do to check it out. And first thing I would probably do to just make it safe is at least go underneath the cabinet here. And if you're going to work on the garbage disposal at all, I'd trace this wire and basically unplug it. So that way there's no electricity to it at all. You don't have to worry about anything happening. Much safer. Garbage disposals normally come with a tool, an Allen wrench. I believe this is about a 6mm if it's metric, or approximately a 1/4 inch. I believe Allen will work if it is a standard size. I think they'll both work to get it to turn. And let me see if I can get this here. But if you look underneath, and right there in the center is a place to put the Allen. Just pointer down, but you can see that it goes in there and it turns. But if it doesn't turn, or it's very difficult to turn, you might be able to break it loose with that tool and get it going. And sometimes if it's not that and it turns freely, but you happen to see like right in that location there is a reset button. If the motor has kind of seized up a little bit, or as you're grinding something up, this reset button will pop out and it'll be sticking out. So all you do is just push it back in, which you can see mine is in. It's flush, so it's in there, it's working, it's been reset, it's good. But if it is out, push it back in and hopefully your garbage disposal will work. But let's go back to that being in. Let's say you're still having a difficult time maybe with your Allen wrench, or you don't even have an Allen wrench. Another possibility what you could do is you can take a broom handle, and down inside is where the cutting mechanism is. Since it's unplugged, it's safe, so I could easily reach my hand in there and I could see if feel like there's something in there lodged or keeping it from moving, maybe a spoon or something that has got it seized up. You could easily kind of manipulate the motor to turn it to a particular position so you pull out the spoon. But if you don't feel anything in there, you could always take a broom handle and stick it in there and then kind of move it around so you can see if you can get it to turn. I mean, you can get a little bit more leverage with something that's long, and you probably wouldn't want to use anything metal. This is just plastic, so if anything, it's going to just eat up my my mop handle here. But this one's turning freely, no issues. So that's another way to get that motor turning, if it will turn, if it's not completely seized. But if you can't get any of that stuff to work, if you can't get it to turn with the Allen wrench, or you can't get it to turn with a broom handle, more than likely you probably will have to call somebody out to have that replaced. I mean, I've replaced many of these garbage disposals before. I mean, I'm not really doing a tutorial on how to remove and replace these, but I could tell you, just show you real quick how to basically remove it if you did need to remove it. You could remove this piece here, just unscrew that by hand, and then get a standard screwdriver. There's one here and there's one on the opposite side. That's kind of a drain, that's a drain pipe. And then this pipe up here at the top, that tube goes to your dishwasher. So those two have to be removed. And then you can also, there's 3 screws here. There's 1, 2 in the front, and there's 1 in the back. I've seen them Phillips, and I've also seen them standard size before. You can loosen those. Yeah, you can loosen those, which will actually, what it does, this puts pressure downward on the garbage disposal, so it puts pressure on the seal from this plate to the ring that is inside the sink, along with some plumber's putty that's inside the sink that squeezes out, which helps create your seal. But once you loosen these 3 screws, you can take a tool and then you basically turn this clockwise, and once you get that loose and you spin it down, you lift this piece up. There's a little kind of like a C-clip up there that you would remove. So, and then that would allow the garbage disposal to drop right out through this plate that is mounted inside your sink. But this isn't all about replacing your garbage disposal. It mainly has to do with, you know, trying to get your garbage disposal to work. And actually, I'd like to do another video on basically if your garbage disposals, you ground something up and let's say it's not draining, you probably have a lot of debris inside this pipe, which goes down here to your P-trap, and it's probably mainly clogged right here, and that just needs to be cleaned out. And that's actually all real easy to do as well. And that's another video that I need to do, is the P-trap. So I don't know, hope that worked for you, and hopefully that gets your garbage disposal working again. Again, I'll plug mine back in, and again, yep, see, it works no problem. All right, thank you very much, appreciate you watching.